And joining us live now from Bengaluru, first and exclusive, is BC Nagesh, the Karnataka Education Minister. It was outside Minister Nagesh's residence a few days ago that the khaki chaddi was burnt by the Congress party, sparking this entire chaddi politics in the state. Minister Nagesh, good to see you. Thank you for speaking to India today. Your opening comments, sir, on the chaddi politics that began right outside your house a few days ago and now appears to have spread to other parts of the state. Your first comments, sir.
This is the Congress culture.
Continue, sir, we can hear you. What would you like to say about this chaddi politics? It started outside your house. It's happening everywhere now. It's become something of a campaign.
This is Congress culture. Whenever it doesn't have any issues about the development, etc., etc., when they have lost all the elections, they fought in recent time. They take only, now they want to retain their vote banks, particularly Muslim vote banks. So they always speak such things and they do such things. This is the unfortunate thing. They try to enter the residence and taking, they say it is only burning of knickers, khaki chaddi. But why they came with that fire inside the house, I don't know what was their purpose. And I am sending you the FIR copy. The people, Congress people who entered the house, out of 24 or something, nearly 10 people have several cases on them, which has booked at the time of Congress government itself. They have some people have 307, some people have 328. All such cases have been booked up with the people who have been arrested in my residence. And you know what is the standard of Congress now. When no one comes, they bring rowdies and gundas. And they wanted to enter the house and do something when they were knowing that if they wanted to protest, they have every right to protest. India is given every constitutional right as there for the protest, but they should know where to protest, how to protest. When I was not in Karnataka on that day, when I was in Gujarat attending the Education Minister Conference, some rowdies, Congress rowdies, who came to my house, who wanted to destroy something in my house, but I am very glad that not even a single person except one came with them from Tiptur. I doesn't have any words to speak about Tiptur people because they are so great. They did not encourage these Congress people there. So, such things, this destroying mentality of the Congress, keeping to create anarchy when they doesn't have powers is their basic temperament, and people of Karnataka is going to give a reply as other states have given reply to the Congress.
Minister Nagesh, you know, what began outside your house with the burning of that khaki chaddi, and we have visuals of that, of course, all of it was captured on camera, is not, now it's not no longer happening at the NSUI or the Congress student swing level. You know, you are calling these people rowdies. It's the NSUI student swing who was involved in this. But it's happening at the highest levels now. You have, you know, former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who has basically said that he is taking up chaddi as a big fight against your government.
Yeah. Chaddi has seen such fights since 1925, and chaddi has every strength, and it is growing every day. The people of this nation know what chaddi RSS is doing, how it is working, and what is the patriotism among the people. Chaddi RSS has given big leaders like Advani, Vajpayee, Narendra Modi, who have given their total life for the sake of the country, for the upliftment of the poor, and Deen Dayal ji, who started, and Shyam Prakash Mukherjee, who gave their total life for the, who also gave Antyodaya, a program to work for the last person of the country. So whenever they protest, whenever they speak, RSS has grown. RSS know how to fight these people, and whenever they doesn't have any subject to speak, anything to do, when they become blank, such things comes out of Congress people, and in the same way, Siddaramaiah has taken it. Whereas RSS know how to fight those things.
Well, Minister Nagesh, two more questions. The Congress believes that using the metaphor of khaki chaddi is a legitimate form of protest. Okay, I think BC Nagesh has removed his microphone. He doesn't want to take any more questions. He's had his say. He's taken a couple of questions for us. Okay, he's a minister, so he doesn't want to take any more questions. I had a few more, but we will try and bring him back and ask him a few more questions on that. Clearly, not very happy with the way things have been happening. This whole chaddi escalation began right outside his house, and as you can see, it's had a chain reaction now. It's gotten traction with Siddaramaiah and the senior leadership of the Karnataka Congress, fueling this entire chaddi fight and making it a much bigger campaign element in the run-up to the Karnataka election. So get used to seeing a lot more chaddis in this entire fight. BC Nagesh, the minister, is back with us. Minister Nagesh, I just had a couple more questions, sir. Thank you for your patience on this. The Congress has decided that using the khaki chaddi is a legitimate metaphor to take on your government because they see saffronization of textbooks, saffronization of governance, etc., as a legitimate, issue on which...
I will reply.
Yes, please, sir.
Khaki is a sign of Swadeshi. The poorest person of this country use the khaki knickers, so they are Videshis. They have been led by a Videshi lady, so they want to satisfy their Videshi ladies, their leadership. So they take a Swadeshi chaddi as their instrument. Gandhiji tried to fight against the foreign cloths and foreign ideas, but Siddaramaiah is taking Swadeshi khaki knicker. Then you can know to what level the Congress has stooped to.
But is there going to be no conversation, sir, on saffronization? Because the Congress says that these are legitimate questions that are being asked and they have every right to protest.
I have replied many times. Your saffronization, your RSS is only when they doesn't have any subject. When they want to polarize Muslim votes, they bring into the mainstream, and they does always, and now also they have done only to get Muslim votes. So I need that answer. This has been answered many times. As you know, in the history, since 1925, RSS has faced such opposition, and still it is growing. It's one of the biggest organizations in the world, which is the only patriotic organization which is working for the nation and the people of the country to see that this nation again, as their Congress is again desperate, because in the leadership of Modi, the whole world is looking towards India. Wherever even see in the war of Russia and Ukraine, both the countries asked Narendra Modi to come as a middleman.
Okay.
Middle person, and
one final question, Minister.
Because now the Swabhiman of the country Swabhiman of the country is going up, because seeing this, who are against nation wants to create some nuisance like this.